rain. Just took my son to work. He really needs to get his driver's license. Anyway, I wanted to take a moment to introduce myself. I'm Dave, and my channel's Tennessee Treks, and it's basically just a collection of videos we're going to start making to document our trips when we go out into the national forest and the wildlife management areas and OHV parks and everywhere we go in our 2009 Jeep Wrangler JKU. As you notice, I'm not driving a Jeep Wrangler JKU right now. I'm driving a Honda Civic. Well, one, I'm not out on the trail, I'm on the pavement. Two, JKU's in the shop. About 3 weeks ago, we decided to upgrade. We got a 37-inch tires that we run on it, but we still have the stock 373 gears. So we decided, we saved up some money and we were going to upgrade and go with 513s. And I had a shop lined up to do it here locally, here in Knoxville, Tennessee, where we live. And guy at work got word of it, and guy I respect and know his intentions were pure. Had a friend he known for 40-50 years, had worked on cars, had a shop on his property, and even a couple guys at work had had him do some work for him. And he said he could save me some money. I said, no, I'm gonna go with a shop. I just want to make sure it's done right. I can't afford to not have this work out. I need it done right. Now he assured me. So against my better judgment, I agreed. So I bought a set of 513 Revolution ring and pinion, and I bought a super flash computer chip card programmer, so I'd be able to go in and change the computer gear ratio and tire size once he completed it. We had it for 2 days, called me up, said it was all ready to go. I went over there, I plugged in the computer, I set the parameters, I took it for a short low test drive, and seemed okay, and I paid him. Drove about 20 miles home, and it was making noise. Called him up, and he said, all right, don't drive it anymore, I might have the load set a little bit too heavy. So he came with his truck, trailer, the next day, picked it up, took it back to his shop. A couple days passed, told me it was ready. But he wouldn't be home this time, he would be sitting outside. So I went and picked it up, drove it around, making noises, different noises, brake noises, wheel bearing noises, I don't know what kind of noises, but making noises. Called them up, I said, I ain't taking it, it's making noises. I'm leaving for Connecticut for Christmas. You got all next week to work on it. Come back to Connecticut a few days ago. He said, I got it all back together, but the ABS light's on and the traction control keeps kicking off and there's still some whiny noise, and at this point I just threw my hands up and I said, I'll just come get it. So I drove it home. It's about 23 miles from his house to mine, and my wife followed me in the car I'm driving now. And it was making little noises, but it wasn't too bad. We pulled up in the driveway. My wife pulled up behind me, and she said, there's something all over my windshield. I can't get it clean. I said, I look, and I turn around, look at the back of the Jeep, and there is gear oil all over the left rear tire, all over the spare tire, dripping off the frame. The seal just went. And he had said he had changed that particular wheel bearing. So I called him up. Hey man, what's going on? I don't know, I fixed it. I shouldn't have done that. So, well, can you kick me back a little bit of my money so I can get this thing fixed right? I ain't giving you no money. So I called the local shop, and they came and they came with a tow truck, and they picked it up, took it to their shop. I met the Jeep there so I could explain to them everything I'd gone through and everything we had done to it. and the Saga. They said, all right, they check it out and let me know. About 20 minutes later, the manager called me. He said, you need to get down here. So I went down there, and they showed me where the axle had been hammered. I mean, it was mushroomed. He hammered that thing in, destroyed the spider gears. It was in crooked. The caliper was basically holding the axle in. It was an absolute disaster. So they have it. They're fixing it. They're taking plenty of pictures. I plan on taking this guy to small claims court because instead of saving me money, I'm spending twice as much as it would have cost me if I just took it to the shop that I wanted to take it to. But I just decided I was going to take this guy's word. I was going to trust him. Some other employees I work with spoke up for this guy, said he did good work, and I got bit. So the moral of the story is, if you're going to have work done to your Jeep, especially ring and pinion work, go to a reputable shop that will stand behind their work and get it done right. But we'll be getting it back and hopefully getting out on the trail here in the next couple of weeks and testing out this Nikon camera I've had laying around for a few years, and this new little dash cam I bought, and the phone I'm recording on now, and share some of the trails on some of these Tennessee treks that we'll be taking throughout the year. So anyway, until next time, have a good one.